Go.
Not yet. Can you restart the recording?
Oh my gosh, I just hurt myself.
Welcome to the third presidential debate in the seventh presidential election. We're here in the land of greatness, the perfect setting for this debate. We're here in the monstrous Stateness Convention Center, the largest building in Stateness and the third largest building in all of Rivers SMP. I'm Greatness685 and I'll be your moderator. Jackson, please get off.
This happens every time. This happens every time.
It makes it more comedic and lighthearted.
There we go.
Do you have to
All right.
go through that whole thing again?
The first question.
Yeah, I don't have to do it.
Please introduce yourself. You have 90 seconds to do this, and BossBoy42 will go first. All right, Boss Boy, your time begins now.
Okay, so I'm BossBoy42, and I'm the current president of Rivers. Done.
All right, nice. That was 8 seconds. All right, BMW Surfer, go ahead.
I'm BMW Surfer, and I've been on the server for 3 months, but I am very experienced in Minecraft with over 4 years of experience running servers.
Is that all? All right, nice. That was a little bit longer, 19 seconds. All right. So, BossBoy42, your campaign slogan is "We are the change," and BMW Surfer, yours is "A fresh start." Please explain those, starting with BMW Surfer.
I believe that it is time for a new group of people to start changing this server for the better. People who haven't been on the server for very long. So, a fresh start.
Okay, and BossBoy42, go.
Mine says, we are the change. So, what that means is, it's time for some changes. I've been noticing some things that aren't right in Rivers. It doesn't really work. It doesn't work out for some people. So I'm trying to help the new players and the other older players to get what they want out of Rivers.
All right, and please say.
Sometimes that requires changing some stuff.
And please say "done" when you're done. So.
Done.
All right, nice. All right. Next question. All right, next question. Who will your vice president be? BossBoy42.
I've been thinking about this, and my vice president is going to be Panda Guy 47. He's a newer player that just joined Rivers, and he's my real life friend. Oh my gosh, Jackson.
No, it's not Jackson. That is that's Rick. Leave Rick alone.
Well, there's a ghast flying around the debate hall now. You've just joined us. And an ender dragon.
That is so loud on my end.
All right, disguises is off, please.
Boy, stop kicking me out of my seat.
Hey, look, there's Trump. Hey, Trump. What do you think of Obama?
All right, nice. All right. Now, BMW Surfer.
There's a flying ocelot.
Who will your vice president be?
I have yet to decide my vice president, but it will most likely be somebody with more experience. But whoever it is, I'm sure people will like him or her.
Is there just name
His name
one
is
person?
Terrorist.
Name one person who you're thinking about right now.
I'm thinking between. I'm thinking that if Matt gets voted off at some point, I might make him my vice president.
Okay.
I've also thought of Pickraft before, but he gracefully declined at some point.
All right. So, all right. Thank you. And now for my next question. All right. So, earlier, the Rivers Hub was introduced into Rivers SMP, and it's an amazing area where you can have all these games and so much more, including creative plots and a lot of areas. So, how will you make the hub area even better than it already is? Because it still has a long way to go. BMW Surfer, go ahead.
I will add new worlds that the hub connects, new worlds for mini games, player-created worlds, and such. I have already assisted in adding the Lucky Land world built by Game Boy Power, and I would like to see a lot more of that come about. I'm done.
All right, Boss Boy 42.
I have been asked this question before, and I know exactly what I'm going to do. I have already worked on the hub quite a bit. If we go there, you will see a lot of, or not really a lot, but a couple of really big and challenging builds that took me a while, but they look really good. Ask Nate.
Both of you, I don't need to ask him. I believe you as it is.
And I wasn't done.
Oh, sure.
But
go ahead.
Oh, there's a creeper behind you.
I see it. Yeah.
And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be adding a whole bunch of big builds, new worlds. Like, we are going to be adding Super Smash mobs and Block Hunt, I think? Something like that.
Okay.
And it's gonna be available to every player on the server, unless you're banned, of course. And they'll be able to just go on and be like, oh, hey, I can play Murder Mystery or whatever you want to play that is on, and we can just play it right here on Rivers.
All right. And is that all?
That is done. Or
All right.
that is all.
All right. So the reason I asked this question was because the two of you, I see a lot of your stuff in the hub, and I figured that this would be a great question to ask. And yeah. All right. So this would be the second to last question. Sorry, third to last. So how will you guys keep crime down? Boss Boy 42, go ahead.
Well, I have been talking with Nate about this, and I have a answer for that. So we have, in the economy, we have a whole bunch of chests in a shop that have a whole bunch of items in it that are sold for a specific price. And then we have a pay chest. And that is primed for someone to just walk in and steal some money. Where, like, let's just say you have a stone shop and the chest is completely full. And then you go back to your stone shop and check on it, all the stone's gone. And you sell each stone for 1 emerald. And a whole bunch of different people bought that stone. And then you go into your pay chest and you can see that one person didn't pay the emerald. So you get confused and you don't know who did it. So now with my solution, we will be having just the chests that have the stuff in it, and then you replace whatever it is with how many emeralds it costs. Like that stone shop, the chest would be full with emeralds, and then the person will be able to see if they got stolen from, when most people just take the money that they earned and leave and won't know if anyone stole anything.
All right, that's a great idea, and I see how it's has a lot of potential. So yeah, thank you. BMW Surfer, go ahead.
I will be using my experience to add in new plugins that will make shops much easier for people who want to create them. And in addition, they'll be a lot more secure because you don't even have emerald replacement or anything like that. It just goes into a villager and it comes out with and the villager gives you an item, custom villager trading. And I will talk with Nate, and I will help him to add this plugin in.
All right. So before I go into the next question, I just wanted to say something. Before, in a lot of the questions, you guys were like pretty much both going right with each other. No matter who I put first, you guys both seem to agree with most of each other's ideas. But that question that I just asked, you guys both had very different answers. So yeah, and that question just might be the one that separates who goes into the final two and who doesn't, which leads me to my next question.
Democrat, Republican.
You two are the ones who are projected to go into the final two, along with M the Beast OG. You three are the ones that everyone says they're going to be in the final two. What's your reaction to that, Boss Boy?
Well, I would first of all just like to thank everyone who thinks that they will be like encouraging me and thinking that I will win. I thank you for that. And yeah, just thank you.
All right, BMW server.
I've been really amazed with all of the support that I've been getting throughout this whole election. I wasn't quite expecting to run, but I sort of decided it on a last minute thing, and I didn't know whether I'd get far or not, and here I am. And I also want to thank everybody who has supported me through this, and everybody who has lent me their advice and experience in doing this, and just want to say that we can do this.
All right. So for my last question in the third presidential debate. All right, so you guys have both been doing so great today, and
Thank you.
all your questions were amazing, all your answers were amazing, and I loved every minute of it. So with everything that you two have been agreeing on, this question, unlike some elections, should be a breeze. Say one thing that you like about the other person's campaign, BMW server.
I've always liked Boss Boy 42 because I feel like he has been on the server for a long time, and I really respect him for that. And there's a shulker behind you. Anyway,
It's a Vex.
that thing. Anyway, and I really like how much experience he has, and I really look up to that and hope that I can have that experience sometime. I'm done.
All right. So, yeah, before I go into Boss Boy 42, I'm just going to tell you something. Even though you two seem to be very similar, you guys both approach problems in very different ways, and you really have a creative way of approaching it. You use Minecraft plugins to solve most of these problems, but you're not afraid to go in and use vanilla Minecraft for stuff too. So I really look for that in players, and I really hope that you win this election. All right, Boss Boy 42.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say thank you to BMW Server for that, for saying that, yeah, just thank you. And what I like about your campaign is that you and I both have the same goals, pretty much. We both are trying to improve Rivers in the economy, with the stealing, with all of the hub and the backstage stuff, if you might say. And I admire that we both have the same intentions.
All right, so before we close up this debate, I just want to say something to you as well. So I like how you use just how you make the most out of what you have, and you're not afraid to just say, I don't need anything else to do this. I can just do it right here, right now, with what I have. And I really look for that in candidates as well. I really hope that you win this election. I wish that there could be a tie between you two and you would both be co-presidents. But you know, that's an idea for another day. Sadly, there can only be one winner, and I wish you two good luck in the election. Thank you.
Actually, to change one of my answers, can I do that? Am I allowed to do that?
Oh, yes, go ahead.
Okay, so I didn't really realize any of BMW Surfer's intentions before. I didn't really know why he was running for president. And now that I know, I would like to have him as my vice president.
Oh,
I didn't.
son! I had to do that.
I didn't know that he had the same intentions as me. So I would like to endorse you. Or is that what I say? Or
I think that's fine.
something like that. So I
Alright.
would like to have BMW Surfer as my vice president.
All right, so this is just my closing monologue here. So I wish you two luck in the election. I wish there could be a tie, but there's only one winner, and I think this is just my opinion here that one of the people in this room, on this call, on this stage, behind these chiseled stone bricks,
This is Jackson.
is going to be the winner of the 7th presidential election.
Jackson.
Well,
Good
no,
luck in the
I'm not behind the chiseled stone bricks.
Near the chiseled stone bricks. And I
What
wish you
about
two,
Jackson? Jackson's on his plot.
Oh, because I'm like someone in this call. I'm like, Jackson's gonna win the election.
Alright. I wish you two both luck in the election, and this is Greatness 685, host of Greatness 685 tonight, and two-time former president of Rivers SMP. I hope you have a great time today. Take care.